Hello and welcome. Look at this bad boy. Now, this video, this shell has gone on for a number of videos because I've had lots of problems with it. So this is the cheapo hard body shell, XJ Cherokee shell. It's a 313 wheelbase from China. It's dirt cheap. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it came in a nasty color. And I've tried painting it several times, and I've had an issue with the finish of the grille compared to the rest of the body. Please check those videos out. I will put them, link to them at the end of this video and link in the description, because I had a Tamiya acrylic metallic blue, can't remember the PS number now, but the whole truck was all blue and everything painted up fine and it was a good finish apart from the front bumper. It came up shiny and looked a completely different colour from the rest of the truck. So I painted the whole truck, stripped this down, reprimed it, painted it back, did exactly the same thing. And I spoke to Andrew, who's a bit of, kind of my paint guru. He didn't understand it. There was nothing I did different. I did everything at the same time. And something, I can only assume something in the metallic paint, because this material is different than the rest of the truck. So that's what I assumed it would be. And I couldn't deal with it because the colour was just too wrong, too different. So I decided to do it yellow and black. And my thinking was, if I do the roof black and the grille black, the rest of it yellow, because it's got the black arches. So over Christmas and New Year, I've been busy, I've been painting, and it's turned out really, really nicely. And I love the colour. I love bright colours. Bright colours are awesome. And what's not to like about it? It's going to stand out and it's going to pop on video. So I've screwed it all together. She's pretty much ready now for the windows. It's quite a good fit in putting this kit together. The instructions aren't great, but everything went together. The screws were fine. Maybe the joint isn't quite as good as I'd hoped. You can't get it any closer than that, but this is cheaper than a Lexan shell in the UK, so you can't really argue. It's really quite good quality, to be fair. And it came pre-painted. I just didn't like the colour. So this time the roof has come out the same as the grille. So I was, if it wasn't exactly the same, it didn't matter because they're separate. Whereas before, these two being a completely different colour or different, shade was an issue. Now, something has happened. Can't really see it on the video, which is good. Maybe you can, but this door is a different colour of yellow to this. Now, they've been lacquered the same. They've been painted the same number of coats. I've painted them in the same area next to each other at the same time, in the same way. Weird. Don't know why. Some lights it looks worse than others, but it, to me, definitely looks like there's primer coming through. The same here on the back end of the tailgate. But I have stripped this truck down, sanded it, redone it so many times. It is staying as it is. It looks cool enough. I'm happy enough. I'm kind of a perfectionist, but I get to the point where I lose my patience, and I've spent a long time trying to get it this good. So yeah, it's staying. It's good enough, I think. I've gone over it with some clear lacquer because I wanted it to be shiny and pop. So that's a good finish. I'm really happy with that. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've sprayed it inside just to the bits that you can see. I love in the fact that in this kit you get like this mesh to go behind the grille. Such a nice touch. The lenses are really cool. You get proper, plastic lenses for it. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the interior yet, because I've got the SCX10ii Raw Builders kit, and it's got a really high gearbox in the middle. So the interior they give you is just the cheapo interior that you get off eBay for any crawler. It's not wide enough, so I'm going to have to put some foam in here and mess around with it. But I've had an issue before using these interiors that it makes the body shell sit higher than I want it to. So I don't want there to be lots of space between the top of the wheels into the wheel wells. So what I'm probably going to do, I need to put the windows in, which are plastic, heavy duty plastic, but they all go in. I've trial fitted them. I've got some Tamiya smoke spray, so I'm going to tint the rears, both sides, just leave the front, and intend to stop the interior kind of here. Or maybe if I need to cut it out for the transmission, for the gearbox, you're not going to notice it quite so much. And I'm going to obviously have characters in the front here. People, who they are yet, I don't know. But I am really pleased. I'm really chuffed with it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I mean, you know, as my intention is to run this through spring and summer with another body shell as well that I haven't shown you yet, which I will do. And that's another exciting one for the SCX10. And I'm going to try and be very careful with this. It's going to have knocks and scrapes. I might end up, if it does get knocked and scraped, I might end up doing some kind of funky sanding with some nice sandpaper to try and make it look a bit beaten up. So that's a project possibly, but for now it's staying as it is. So yeah, keep track of this build. I will do another video with it finished and then with it on the truck, obviously. It's a bit of a slow one because, you know, we're really busy, family life and everything else, lots going on. I've progressed with it quite a bit over Christmas because it was bugging me. It was sitting there not getting done, so it needed sorting. But I'm excited. It should look amazing. So yeah, stay tuned, folks, and we'll catch up soon. Thanks for watching as always. Thanks for your support and yeah, questions, comments in the usual place, and catch up soon. Bye for now.